Hey guys, welcome back to the Family of 5 Quick Tips, where we give quick tips as parents of 3 to help with everyday life. I'm Joel, and this video is going to be a quick review about the 2 monitors that we've used while our kiddos were young. We really liked both the monitors. There were a couple features that we liked more about our BabySense monitor than the Motorola, but whenever we started out, we really enjoyed the Motorola monitor. So before we get started, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. We really appreciate you guys, and thank you for all the thumbs up and the comments that you leave for us for each video. So we just want to encourage you guys to continue to press that like button and click subscribe if you want to see more from the Family of 5 Quick Tips, and you can always hit that bell to see when the latest videos come out. All right, let's jump into the video. The monitor that I'll start off with is the Motorola, and it was very good. It had a lot of good qualities that we liked. It was color screen. These heads almost rotate 360 degrees, so they have a lot of range of motion. It had infrared night vision, which was really cool. It had two-way communication, so whenever the baby was of age, we could start talking back. Sometimes it freaked them out a little bit at the beginning, but then they got used to it and they started talking to us, which was kind of fun. The monitor was able to hold up to 4 cameras. We used 2 of them. I'm not sure we made it up to 4 cameras with this monitor, but I know that we are up to 4 cameras with the BabySense, and that was one of the features we were looking for, making sure we had multiple monitors as we have multiple kids. The screen size for the Motorola started out being really good size. We could see everything we wanted to, had an antenna to go a little bit longer range. It charged really well and held a lot of battery. But the screen didn't stay on whenever it was off the charging station. So you always had to click the button to be able to view and see the screen pop up. So it was like a time sensitive to where it would shut the screen off but still be monitoring. And of course the LED lights here would still indicate any noise that would come up, and you could still hear any type of noises made from the baby, but you just wouldn't have the visual. You would have to click it on. It was about maybe a 3-minute to 5-minute auto lock on the screen. That wasn't a feature that we liked that much. We would find a way to plug it in and continually plug it in. So we moved the plug all over the house so that we could make sure this monitor stayed on. In the camera, they had a long cord as well. It was easily mountable, and I could put the cord all the way behind the crib and make sure it stretched appropriately to the plug or socket that I wanted to. And of course, keeping it in the safe distance and out of the way of baby being able to grab it. But it was good that it was long enough. And it had a couple of holes here to be able to hang the monitors, and I did hang them on the wall and be able to anchor them to the wall, and they held up really well, just being supported with one screw on the wall. It was in a better location than putting it on a shelf to be able to hang it on the wall. The Motorola also did have a room temperature monitor, so it could tell what temperature was in the room. And it was nice to be able to look and see the temperature and keep it comfortable for baby. The volume on the monitor was really loud. We turned it up all the way whenever we were sleeping. Sometimes we're in deep sleep, needing some good old parent rest. But it was loud enough to be able to wake you up, and you could easily hear the baby whenever they would move. The downside is it did not have the noise canceling in the background. And so you heard everything through this monitor. And we found that our babies, when they were little, slept best with a noise machine. And we had the noise machine on often, and it was a constant loud noise coming through the monitor because we wanted to make sure we heard the baby. And it was sometimes too loud, so you turned it down, but you wanted to turn it down just enough to where you could still hear baby cry, and it was easy to pick up baby's noises different from the noise machine. But sometimes it made us feel uncomfortable hearing that sound machine constantly. And then whenever it rotated to the next camera or other baby's room, one baby liked it and one baby didn't, so you would hear the sound coming on in the camera, and then it would switch to other monitor, babies in another room, and it would turn off. So it was that constant like, oh, you hear it and then you don't. So it is one of those drawbacks that I wasn't quite aware of, but knowing now, looking at the BabySense, this monitor is actually fantastic. It does have the noise canceling in the background, and we do have a baby right now that likes the noise in the background, and we don't hear it whenever the monitor is on. Very faint, if any at all. And the baby is sleeping really well. We hear him easily and loudly with this monitor. Just with the advancement of the technology, I found that I like all the features here on this baby monitor a lot better. Now, this isn't the top monitor in the market right now, but it is a good monitor, and you get a lot of good features from this monitor. Start by the screen size. Screen size is a lot bigger than the other Motorola size. This screen size is 3.5 and this screen size is a 5-inch, and that little bit extra gives you a good visual to be able to work with. And the monitor, the screen on this monitor stays on all the time until you press the button to be able to make it go black if you want to, where you still hear the baby, you can still listen for the baby, and the LED lights will still illuminate, but the screen will show black. Just as a battery saver if you don't need to watch the baby the whole time. But unlike the Motorola, we always had to keep it plugged in for the screen to stay on. This one stays on whether it's plugged in or not. Again, that was one of the features that Rachel and I really liked. This one does hold up to 4 cameras, and we use all 4, and it does work well. It rotates. We did find, quick tip, that we like to alternate rooms with the cameras. So whenever you're setting it up, camera 1 in baby boy's room, camera 2 in the girl's room, and 3 back in baby boy's room, and 4 in the girl's room. And so therefore every other camera angle, we are able to see the kiddos and making sure that they're safe and resting well. It was actually a really quick setup with pairing. It does make a noise, so whenever baby's sleeping, so before baby gets to sleep, you want to pair the camera to make sure that it's working properly, getting the right angles, and it pairs because of course it does make a noise. It does have temperature monitor so that we were able to check that temperature in the rooms all the time, and we again like that feature to keep them comfortable. And the cameras themselves have a good range of rotation as well. They move real easily, and they have a good range of motion. The charger is very long and really nice. It comes with a USB cable, and that to me is a universal option in the event that you forgot this charger piece. Then you have another option to be able to plug in, and that makes it universal and nice. And you can zoom in quickly and easily by pressing this OK button, and it will zoom in and zoom out quickly and easily. And this is just a camera shot of baby boy's bed. Zoom in, zoom out. The light is off, so the infrared is on, and it shows the temperature gauge up here. It's 72 degrees, and it shows what camera number, and it's camera number 3, I believe, right now. And it shows the date and time. And I like the screen. I like the screen size, everything about it. The camera moves quickly and fluidly, easily, small movements, big movements, and then be able to rotate, then flip through the different cameras. You hold down this camera button and it'll start scanning on the scan mode, and it'll automatically change to different levels. See, it's picking up my noise in the other room right now. Get back to baby boy's room. It does have two-way talk, and that feature is used quite often for the older girls. They know we're watching them, and I help them whenever they need little things here and there, talking through that camera monitor. And to be able to make the sound louder, then it's a simple sound button, and you can turn down the volume, turn up the volume, and you can make it brighter or darker. Quick features. And the stand's really nice. The range is really good. It does have an antenna as well. I've taken it to the end of the driveway and was able to pick up the noise still with baby being asleep. And we like it. BabySense has made a good product. This is something that we feel comfortable with using all the time. We just hope that this video is helpful for you guys, knowing that there are a lot of choices out there, and these are two of the monitors that we used and some of the features and things that we liked about it. And we found value in this BabySense that has a lot of good reviews on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description below. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more from the Family 5 Quick Tips, click subscribe, and remember to hit that bell notification. You can see our latest videos that come out every week. And we'll leave you with a quote each week, and the quote for this week is, and remember, be happy, have fun, and enjoy the season of life we're in. Thanks guys, we'll catch you next time.